but you better believe you're gonna fly with me. Ooh, and you could be a songbird from New Orleans.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Wetmore. I didn't see you coming in. Thank you for pursuing your interest in Eagle's Flight. As an innovative leader in the business training and development industry, we are 100% committed to your corporation and your corporate goals. Since 1988, our sales training staff has gained a wide spectrum of knowledge and experience due to their amount of experiences. As a result, we can tackle any organizational issue in which you have to offer us. Now, let's get down to business, shall we? Follow me to the boardroom. First off, Steve, I'd like to congratulate you on your consolidated revenue of $10.4 billion for the 2011 fiscal year. Such an achievement is very impressive, and you must be very proud to be chair of such a large, aspiring corporation. Now, according to your strategic outlook for 2012, the main areas in which you express concern are your performance/productivity, as well as the performance in strengthening your retail outlets. Now, what I'm going to discuss with you today is what Eagle's Flight can help you achieve these outcomes. Now, Mr. Wetmore, one aspect that's critical to the success of any corporation is customer service. Now, unfortunately, according to various consumer insight blogs and RateMyEmployer.com, customer service sector of your aspiring company is mediocre at best. However, with the help of Eagle's Flight, we can significantly improve your customer service efforts in all departments by significantly strengthening your workforce. As a result, your image and reputation of your company will grow positively due to the performance of your labor force. As a result of that, your retailer's core performance will also improve, which is contingent with your strategic plan. Now, Mr. Wetmore, let me ask you, where would any large aspiring corporation, such as Canadian Tire, be without quality teamwork and communication? These two variables are critical to the productivity, motivation, morale, and the overall functioning of any large aspiring company such as yours. Now, it is brought to my attention that the corporate structure of Canadian Tire is a little bit top-heavy. And by top-heavy, I mean that the individuals with higher authority, such as the head managers and general managers of the retail outlets, don't spend very much time collaborating with the lower-level employees, as well as working with them or even encouraging them. As a result, the motivation and the morale of the lower-level employees are not as high as they could potentially be. Now, Eagle's Flight offers many unique and differentiated training programs that are all geared towards increasing motivation, morale, while also encouraging collaboration and teamwork at the same time. As a result, your productivity will soar and reach new heights by participating in any of our unique training programs. Now, Steve, you're probably saying to yourself, okay, fine, maybe Eagle's Flight can help us achieve our goals, but why should I choose them? Well, the answer is simple. The answer lies in two of our unique selling points. The first one being our experiential learning approach. And what I mean by experiential learning is the participants in all of our training programs not only are physically exposed to the training, but are guaranteed to utilize it once they move back into the workforce. Now, in order to achieve this outcome, it means we have to discuss four distinct areas. The first being the head, so that they'll understand what they're learning. The second being the heart, so that they'll actually see the value in what they're learning. The third one being the hands, so they'll actually give them the chance to experience it, hence the experiential learning approach. And the last one is the harvest. The harvest being, not only have they experienced it, learned it, and understand the value, but they're actually going to go forth and apply it once they go into the real workforce, thus retaining all the information given from our unique training programs. Still not convinced, Steve? Well, I've only just begun. The second one of our key differentiators that I want to talk to you about today is our behavioral change cycle. Now, our behavioral change cycle focuses on discovery, engagement, and follow-up to deliver superior results through all of our training programs. Now, let me give you a brief overview of our behavioral change cycle. During the first step, we go through a discovery audit to determine if training is 100% necessary, as well as determine the requirements of what the business is currently facing. We then create a plan and then debrief it to the executives, in which we'll finalize the plan shortly after. After we finalize the plan, we go through an individual assessment to measure where everyone is at prior to the training. After which, we go to the next executive briefing, in which we also go overview the content and where everybody is at. After the second executive briefing, we deliver the training content to the first module. The first module is the top-level employees, such as Frank Potter and John Furlong, your corporate executives. They would be included in this segment, along with a lot of the other high-level employees of the entire. After we deliver the training content for the first module, we then move on to the retention process and the second executive briefing, in which you give us your feedback as to where we've gone at this point. After you give us your feedback, we then move on to deliver the content to the rest of the corporation in addition to Module 1. After that, we go through a retention process by including visual reminders such as posters, movies, or anything visual posted at your workplace to ensure that they retain the information 100%. After which, we also conduct an individual assessment prior to the training to determine how well we progress and how successful the outcome has become. To conclude, Mr. Wetmore, I have recommended 3 of our unique differentiated programs to help you and your company achieve your corporate objectives of strengthening your core retail outlets as well as strengthening your productivity and workforce. The first of which is called Coral Banks Construction Company. Through this program, individuals will understand the value of quality teamwork and clear communication. All of your employees will be put together in one room and given materials to build a bridge utilizing effective communication and clear teamwork. Upon completion of this program, your retail outlets will achieve greater corporate alignment as well as increased productivity, thus maximizing their full potential. The second of this recommended training programs is called Codename Enigma. Codename Enigma utilizes fast response, clear communication, and organization effectiveness to complete a mission goal. By doing so, your lower-level employees and your high-level employees in your retail outlets will be more obliged to work with each other. As a result, this will create a strong and positive corporate culture fostered by productivity and team performance, which in turn will not only increase the performance and productivity of your workforce, but will also strengthen your core retail outlets. Now, the third and final program that I recommend to you, Mr. Wetmore, is called Building Blocks of Service Excellence. The Building Blocks of Service Excellence focus on establishing clear, quality, and effective customer service skills on a company-wide basis. You can be rest assured that all of your retail departments, from the automotive department to sporting goods, will be receiving top quality training to improve the customer service efforts of your very successful company. And there you have it, Mr. Wetmore. Thank you very much for considering Eagle's Flight. I will be contacting you in the following week for a debriefing, as well as to determine where you stand at. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to visit our website at www.eaglesflight.ca. You can also connect with us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook for further information. You can also call the toll-free number indicated at the bottom of this webcast if you have any other further questions. This is James Fioretti, Director of Sales and Marketing for Eagle's Flight. Join Eagle's Flight's team today, and your productivity will soar high, higher than Eagle has ever before. You're free now. Free as a bird.